So I decided to re-edit this old video of this Mad Hatter acrylic painted nail design. I used to actually do a lot of acrylic painting because at the time there actually wasn't gel paints even on the market, not especially, well, not in Canada anyways, I don't think. So I used a lot of acrylic paints, and actually I'm thinking about going back to it because I really liked how I could layer things and keep it very thin and a little bit more accurate than I do with gel paints. And I'm a painter also, so I really like the consistency of using paints over a UV cured product when it comes to certain types of designs. And I like that I don't have to cure it in between. So this is just an alternative to, if you want something that's more deco-like and a more unidimensional, and if you want to play around with different brushes and things. I also really like not having, gel residue or having to clean my brush so vigorously between colors. So that's just one of the things that I find with acrylic paint. It had taken me a very long time to find a acrylic paint that I really liked. In this video, I believe I'm using the Odyssey VPP paints, and so these ones were actually really good for me. And before that, I had used, the ones that you can get in Michael's, the Americana, the dollar store brands, and they were not the most successful type of acrylic paint. Now today have started using golden acrylic paints and other more professional brands of acrylic paints, and I really enjoy them. You can use them with brushes, and they have like sort of liquid paints. They have also high flow acrylic liquid paints, and the high flow ones are really nice because they work really well with the sort of the calligraphy style nail pens that have kind of come onto the market and have not seen as much hype as they should, actually, because it has been really difficult to find paints that work really well on the nail with that sort of sharper edge style of a tool. And I had another nail tech over here the other day. We were doing her nails, and I had just ordered in a new kind of sort of calligraphy style nail tool, and I was trying it out, and it had a little bit of a different nib that I was looking for, and I thought, you know what, why not, let's try it out. And I had just recently bought myself some of the golden high flow acrylics, and it worked absolutely phenomenally. It did not scratch on the nail. It was really good. So I thought I would just take the opportunity to maybe revamp this style of nail art, and I think it can be really useful and really fun, and I think it can be quicker sometimes than using gel paints, and also sometimes a little bit less expensive to have more colors available to you. So as another option for nail art, I think that it's time to sort of reevaluate and look again at the acrylic painting on nails. I think that it's kind of gone by the wayside, and it's definitely, in my opinion, a little bit of a lost art. I think it's really fun, and I don't see a lot of people using acrylic paint anymore, and I think I would really like to see that again, and I'm definitely going to get back into it now. Looking at this video that I did, and it's very exciting, and now I want to go and I want to start painting on nails again, and just sort of renew my passion for the fine detail nail art. And I actually did just buy a whole bunch of new brushes at the art store for painting, and they had an amazing deal on, and so I just absolutely had to buy a whole bunch of them, and they're super awesome. And if you are interested in getting them, there is a store. It's called Delta Art and Drafting Supplies. And I have driven by this store here in Edmonton so many times. I used to live right by there. And I don't know why, like it says art, but I think that just the name Delta, it just reminded me a lot of like drafting and architecture and more, design tools as opposed to artistic mediums. And I walked in there the other day because I had a doctor appointment just across the street, and it is so big. It is an amazing, amazing store, and I cannot wait to go back. And if I ever win the lottery, I'm totally going to spend a ton of money in there. You could spend hours and days. For anybody who's creative, this place is just amazing. So you have to check it out. If you do like art and paints and brushes, I have never seen so many brushes. So definitely check it out. It's called Delta Art and Drafting Supplies. Yes, sorry, I was going to say design. And it is in Edmonton, and I believe it's on 111 Avenue. It's sort of like a perpendicular to 111 Avenue, and by the Mira Health Center there, across from the Tim Hortons. So you should definitely check them out and get a few treats and toys for yourself and have some fun. It's almost springtime. St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner, and I think that it is just a perfect time to sort of renew your skills and your love for nail art, and get some brushes for yourself and some paints, and show me what you can do. I'd love to see it. So here is the end of my tutorial. I'm going to top off this design with the Amore gloss top, and I'm going to cure it in the light. And I am going to re-release a longer edited version of this with some, actually, you know what, forget it. I'm going to do a whole new set of designs with some paints. I have a whole bunch of new acrylic paints. I'm going to do a whole new set of designs so that I can edit it. And let me know in the comments below if you like this video, like it. If you want to share it, please share it. And come and visit me on my Patreon page. I'm going to be uploading a ton of stuff. It's patreon.com/ilovenails. You can follow my feed for free, and you can also pledge to have larger rewards and more often rewards. So definitely I'd love to hear from you there, and let's chat soon.